Well, gather around, folks, and sit down here while I open this can of Greenbelt beer, and I'll tell you about how I've become a country music star. I was bustin' broke in South Dakota, that's just a little west of Minnesota. This here guitar, $2. And a 57 Ford Fairlane 500, a motor car. When up walks a man in a fancy suit with the diamond ring and the alligator boot, says, "Hey there, son, just what I've been looking for." He said, "My name's Silky Simmons, a music man," and he shook his head, and I shook his hand, and he says, "How'd you like to go to Nashville, boy? Be a country music star?" Well, I said that was fine. I was broke, and he laughed at me like I was a joke, and then he reached in his pocket, pulled out a $100 bill. I thanked him kindly. He said, "That's fine. We'd have to hurry, catch a plane by 9. And I says, "Well, maybe we ought to just drive." Had 57 Ford Fairlane 500, the motor car. Well, he laughed again, and he shook his head. He'd buy the Fairlanes, what he said, and he reached in his pocket and pulled out a $100 bill, and another $100 bill. So we got to the airplane, time to spare, and old Silky, he just is sitting there, and me with this here guitar, $2. And two of them $100 bills. So we got to Nashville, a mighty big place, and Silky, he had a grin on his face, says something about how we'd have to sign a contract before someone discovered me. Well, I told Silky I didn't know a soul in Tennessee, and I couldn't imagine that could be, and he just smiled and says, "Here, son, sign your John Henry." Well, I figured old Silky knew what he was doing, him being an important feller in the record tycoon, and I just figured that that's the way that Johnny and Buck and George got their start. Oh, he bought me a big white hat and a silver suit, diamond ring and an alligator boot. Says, "Okay, son, now you gonna become a country music star." It took me to the place where the records are done, got me all wired up, says, "Okay, son, now sing us a song like as if your horse gonna die." But Silky never asked if I could play or sing. I told him I couldn't. Guitar was my brother Bing's, and he just got mad and turned red and walked out of the place. So I got up to go, told the record folks so long, figured it'd be best if I got gone, and I went out and bought me another one of them 57 Ford Fairlane 500 motor cars. And I left Nashville in that big white hat, and with that big white hat and the silver suit, diamond ring and alligator boots, and this old guitar, two of them $100 bills, and the advance, which was 1,000. And folks, that just goes to show there's opportunities for anyone who wants to become a genuine, authentic country music star.